stations plays reality from the ghetto to society.
Mutu, Shu, DJ Percy Sleash SA mo space in sa gago. O gapa di khomotsana tsa sakeng. Monato senkana ka sepe.
It's entertainment time! Welcome to it. It is yet another exciting episode of Culture Spotlight Podcast. With me, Percy Sleash SA mo space in Saga. Go to sidikwa dikwa ke ntjapedi ga se thata mena, which means unity is power. Farle mogo di ntotsotle fa go ke di siame. Me fa go ke on this episode. Mo letsatsing la gompijeno we are bringing you someone who has done it all, man. Someone who has done it all, man. A general DJ and MAIZER, from being a musician and being an advocate, man, and managing to juggle the two, man. I mean, who can do that? Being an advocate on the side as well as being a musician. I mean, we do know how the likes of Dr. Tumi, they failed. From being a doctor to being a musician, he had to choose music. So this man right here is doing them both, and bona, he's juggling them in the right way, man. And I am speaking about a DJ MAIZER. General, welcome to Culture Spotlight Podcast.
Hey, Percy Sleash.
More space in Saga, good man.
Hi, my brother. How's it?
I'm fine.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
After years, man.
Yeah, it's been a while, Rabua. We actually want to do this interview. I guess God's timing is always the perfect.
Correct.
Yeah.
Never wrong.
Yeah. There are so many people, they might be asking themselves, I was speaking here about juggling, being an advocate as well as being a musician, and you are someone who's doing it very well. Before we get on to how it started, I just want to ask you, how do you do it? Being a musician and an advocate at the same time, man.
Hey, man. Remember, Percy Sleash, music has always been me.
Yeah.
When I put it like that, I'm trying to say to you, I've been doing music my whole life. And this profession is something that I had to study for in order to have a profession and be able to make money. But then, it's something that came just after.
Imagine having a gig on Sunday, and then having to go to work in the morning and solve a very big case. That's huge.
No, that has never been a problem.
Yeah.
We always prioritize when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
We don't just do.
Yeah.
And believe me, we've been doing it.
Yeah. Well, now take us to your upbringing, man. Where are you original from?
Yeah, DJ MAIZER was actually born in Irene.
Oh, Irene?
Yeah, Irene.
Really?
Yeah, just here in Centura.
She's born.
Yeah, and
white privileges. Really?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And here I am thinking that DJ MAIZER was born somewhere in Limpopo.
No, Limpopo and DJ MAIZER, there's actually a serious link.
Yeah.
Because my father originates in Limpopo.
Yeah.
And my mom was also born in Irene.
Oh.
So,
your mom was born in Irene?
Yes.
Mus Irene kya khale, guys? Sure.
It was actually owned by a certain white man called Van der Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Irene Neleplaas.
Wow.
Back in the days, before the Highveld, the Cornwall Hill.
Yeah.
No, you name them.
The Sundown.
Yeah, the Sun. Yeah. Those places they came now, and the development came under our.
Yeah. You and Sam are exposing your age now. My legend 50.
Sure.
Yeah. But then now, obviously, I won't say it was maybe a bit hard growing up for Irene, because obviously we do know what Irene. It was the suburbs, but then obviously it was back in the days kind of apartheid.
Yeah, that's.
How was it growing up in a let's say white dominated area?
Luckily, my mother was a domestic worker.
Yeah.
And I was raised actually by the very same white people.
Yeah.
And I'm not even scared to mention the white man who raised me.
Yeah.
He was an Englishman, Charles Webster,
Mm.
the partner of Spore and Fisher attorneys.
Mm.
So he was also my bursary from primary to.
Hence, you are a lawyer. You see, privileges. so I just want to distract you a little bit. So, let's say if it was not for your mom being a domestic worker, it means that you were not gonna be an attorney today.
No. Remember.
It would be what?
No, remember. If you check when I got my LLB degree.
Yeah.
You'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I've been dropping off on this degree. I don't know for how long.
Yeah.
I could have long been an attorney.
Yeah.
Long time. No,
yeah.
Not even now.
Yeah.
Because this is the date.
Yeah. It says here. Let me just start from the beginning. We verify.
Yeah.
That Soli Jabulane Holele, having completed with the requirements of the Higher Education Act and the international statute, was issued with the Bachelor of Laws at the congregation of the university on 23 June 2016. Oh.
You see, so
yeah.
So for me to.
Yeah. No, you can answer that. Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, you can answer that, man. I mean, the wife is calling, so why not? I mean.
No, thank you. Thank you, because I'm still. Yes, I was still on an interview. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, wife.
Yeah. At least you know that I've got a wife.
Yeah.
To ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you completed your LLB in 2016.
Yeah, but I've been practicing with the law firms.
Yeah.
Almost my whole life.
Yeah.
But for me to finalize that LLB degree.
Yeah.
It has been a trend smash, because I remember I passed my matric somewhere around 1999.
Yo.
And when I completed my matric, already I had a bursary from Spore and Fisher.
Yeah.
I registered with the University of Pretoria.
Yeah.
And I had everything.
Yeah.
They were paying for everything.
Yeah.
It was money. But in the 2 years in which I was studying at the varsity,
Yeah.
excuse me, I actually acquired another bursary from the expeditionary force.
Yeah.
So I had two bursaries.
Yeah.
So I had money coming from different angles.
Yeah.
Until I told this man, the partner of Spore and Fisher, that, you know what, I don't think I'll be able to go to school on a full-time basis.
Yeah.
I will resort to registering with UNISA.
Yeah.
I want to be busy.
Mm-mm.
He agreed to that because
And that's when you started venturing into music.
I've been in music already.
You've been in music already.
Yeah.
So it means that now you were obviously juggling your studies with being a music, which is something that you are now doing it, because obviously you are a qualified advocate now, and you are someone who's fully into music. But then now, let's play a game. I want us to play a game. We'll just get to a lot of things.
Yeah.
And this game, it's called One Must Go.
Yeah.
And you must choose one. Music or being an advocate?
You know, music is my life.
Yeah.
Being an attorney is a profession.
Yeah.
And I don't do music for money.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if I get money for doing music, it's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
But I practice as an attorney to get money.
Yeah.
To be paid in order to survive.
Yeah.
Live my life.
Yeah.
So obviously I I cannot choose between the two
Mm.
because they complement each
Each
other.
other, yeah.
So when I'm coming back from work, having my own stress and all of that,
Yeah.
I'll be in the studio with my boys, for DJ Made Blue,
Yeah.
and I'll be distressing by then,
Yeah.
doing my music.
Yeah.
So there's no way in which I can choose between the two. The two in me, they are already married to each other.
Yeah. Well, now you are someone who's been all over the place, especially when it comes to music. But then there are some people at home who are asking themselves, Hore, the love for music.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
You know, like I said, I was born in Irene.
Yeah.
And my dad is from Limpopo.
Yes.
There was time when I was supposed to be going to some school there in Centurion.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to go to a black school. So I was centralized in Irene. So meaning if I want to go to a black school, it was either I go to Tembisa or Atteridgeville.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was actually immediately after that school, Edscon Plus in Irene.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't want to be in that school.
Yeah.
Then my parents decided that no man, this man can go home. There is this granny there.
Yeah.
He can go in Limpopo and study there without any problem.
Yeah.
Then they took me to Limpopo. And my father decided to build me a house. I mean, my mother and my father decided to build me a house where I was staying alone, a 3-bedroom house.
At which age was that?
I was very young. I think at the age of around 10.
Your privileges, eh?
Yeah, so...
White privileges. White privileges.
So I was staying in Limpopo, and I had a house. My grandmother's house was just some few meters away from the house that my parents built.
Yeah.
And when I come back from school, I would go to the grain and get food and go back to my house.
Yeah.
During that time, my elder brother, unfortunately, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
They used to call him the principal of the Panzolas. He was a very good dancer.
Yeah.
And followed by me, and my other brother is in Stingvater at my mother's house.
Yeah.
Ndeva. My elder brother's name was Gezan.
Oh.
So back in the days, that man would dance like nobody's business. And we adopted the dancing style.
President of Panzola.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I remember I used to dance at a program called Lapulua.
Yeah.
That man was the best dancer ever. Then me and my other brother Dev, we formed a group called Floor Killers as Panzolas.
Yeah.
The people in the village where we grew up, there's a village in the area of Skosese called Spoku. They knew that those boys there, you can't dance with them.
Yeah.
It was during that time of the late Peter Teanet.
Oh yeah, Peter Teanet.
May his soul rest in peace as well.
And talking about Peter Teanet, is it true that Papa Penny assassinated Peter Teanet?
I cannot comment on that one.
Aye.
That's controversial.
Yeah.
Aye. Okay, you may continue.
He was my favorite, that artist.
Yeah.
And we had the likes of Geli Mafura.
I don't know that one. Yeah.
Messi Pagela. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are old artists.
I was probably.
There was a
Yeah,
track.
not born.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to say I was perhaps halfway to my father ejaculating. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Gwyn.
Percy Sleash.
Yeah.
There was a song called Gimba.
Yeah. By Peter Teanet.
No. By the likes of
Messi.
Messi Pagela.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when that song comes through,
Yeah.
you didn't dance with me. I was actually the instructor when it comes to group dancing during our time.
Yeah.
And my brother, the one whom I was following, Endeavor, we formed a group called Floor Killers.
Yeah.
And we used to dance for a song called I Can't Turn Around by JMC Silk. That song.
Sam, do you relate?
No, I do not.
It's
What's the name of the artist again?
JMC Silk.
Yeah.
The song called I Can't Turn Around.
That's deep, yeah.
Yeah.
That's deep.
It was a pantsula kind of a track.
Yeah.
You didn't dance with us. That's how the music thing developed in me.
Yeah.
So it happened that my mom bought me a keyboard,
Yeah.
a piano,
Yeah.
and gave it to me.
White privileges again.
Again and again.
Hey, this man.
So there was a boy called Daniel Kaba.
Yeah.
The boy was very good in playing the keyboard.
Yeah.
So we started a band with the likes of, during that time of new school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we adopted something of that nature. Yeah.
It says Oluwete. Oh, I grew up thinking that the song says Idiwono Oluwete.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we started a band. And,
Yeah. Idiwono Oluwete.
yes, and I learned how to play the keyboard.
Yeah.
I learned how to play the keyboard. So, no, that's how the music thing developed.
Oh, so I wanted to ask you something that from now being someone who's living at Kuntlung ya Makgowa, to put it that way, and then now having to move uye ko Limpopo. I wanted to ask you, Hore, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, at the village where I went, I became an ambassador of some sort there. Because everybody respected me. I believe that even now, if there are people that are watching this broadcast, they will attest to this story.
But then our last week episode, I was talking to Dr. Gui about the same thing, that when God wants to bless you, He removes certain people and certain things that are around you. So now at that time, let's not talk about after, let's talk about while it was happening, being moved away from Kontlung, Kodisabapong, and then now having to go to the villages. At that time, how did that make you feel?
To be honest, I was very much happy myself, because I knew that I'm now going to be mixed with black people.
Oh yeah.
I had that anti-white mentality when I left Irene. So I knew that going to the village, I'm now going to be introduced to a new life where I will learn one or two things around black people.
You know why I'm asking? I know for a fact that I cannot be happy that I'm going to the villages. For once, obviously, no Java na Makhoa da.
You're too white to be black.
Yeah.
No. With me, it was different.
Yeah.
Already, I was instilled with a mentality
Anti-white,
anti-white. It was during that time of apartheid.
Yeah.
Remember that at the time in which I left Irene, people were getting terrorized by the terrorists in the trains.
Oh yeah.
We had those people from, I don't know whether it was from the hostels or from KZN or whatever.
Yeah.
That were terrorizing people.
Yeah.
So to be moved away from such things was a privilege for me.
I wanted to ask something now. Now that you have mentioned apartheid, these things yadi don't pass. Were you forced to carry a dompas?
No, I never had a dompas.
No, obviously it was white privilege. But then I wanted to ask, privilege.
Yeah, what I know is that some of my families we happened to be the victim of such.
Yeah.
My uncles, some of them were arrested for failing to produce such during that time.
Yeah.
Yes, because otherwise my families on the side of my mom, they were born and brought up there in Irene. So I knew that no, some of them became the victims of such.
So now you are in Limpopo. You guys have formed the band.
Yeah.
You guys are starting now to be the biggest thing in the villages.
Correct.
Can you tell us about your first moment when you started now going into a studio and recording your first song?
Yeah, you know that in this country, every time civilization get introduced, and it's always the modern way of doing things.
Yeah.
When the music thing started, we were playing live music.
Oh yeah.
So we started a band. There was a certain old man called Machanyela. Machanyela. I remember there's a song that I did and dedicated it back to him because that was one of the songs that he did before.
Oh yeah.
So that modern way of doing things developed us from playing music as a band to recording studios.
Oh yeah.
Our first recording studio came with a cousin of this guy, Daniel Kala.
Oh yeah.
The late Peta. May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah. Though you don't wanna answer my question.
No, I'm
growing
still
up.
coming to that.
Growing up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming to that. To your question. When Peter came with the studio thing, which was to record the music in the studio.
Yeah.
It was a privilege for us.
Yeah. And what were you guys using to record back in the days?
Back in the days, remember, we were using this...
Before cassettes, ne?
No, we were using cassettes. I don't know before.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But after that, I'm talking about when this computer thing was introduced. Yeah. My first recording session was done in Limpopo through the help of this guy, Peta. And I was still with Daniel Kap.
Yeah.
I remember I recorded the song Rejiva DJ MAIZER. It was a big song in Limpopo.
So sorry to cut you. So you met Peter Teanet live in the flesh?
Yeah, back in the days, yes.
Wow.
But, I never had the privilege
to work with him.
Yeah. But lucky enough, because I loved him so much.
Peter Teanet was big.
Yeah, I had a privilege to work with his younger brother, the Black Force, Foster Teanet.
Foster Teanet.
Yeah, so my first album was recorded through Peter Teanet Music Entertainment under Foster Teanet.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I recorded my first album there.
Yeah.
And everybody loved it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rejivale DJ MAIZER.
Yes.
and which year was this?
That first album, I think I recorded it around 2002. Yeah.
At that time, I was in Tanin.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Teanet that time.
And that's basically where those guys are coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, I used to go there.
Yeah.
At Teanet's house.
Yeah. Let's quickly take a break, and when we come back, we are just going to be unpacking a lot of secrets that you guys do not know about this man that is here. DJ MAIZER. Advocate MAIZER. It is indeed a Culture Spotlight podcast.
Say my name, baby.
P.S.
Say my name, baby.
Percy Sleash.
It's entertainment time!
Damn.
This station plays reality from the ghetto to society.
Wutu, shoot. DJ Percy.
And here, man, welcome to it. It is indeed a Culture Spotlight podcast. Before the break, DJ MAIZER about the white privileges and how it started, man, and how atomiling look at the age of 10 years, man. Back in the days, apartheid, from having to be living with Irene, and having to move to the villages, and that's how he discovered himself as a musician. But then now, obviously, you are a full-time musician.
I am.
Yeah. You are a full-time musician. I'm talking about from now being in the villages. You are a full-time musician. Limpopo.
Yeah.
the idea to now start saying, "Ore, I want to be a lawyer," or when you left, were you already?
Yeah, you know, this law thing. Remember, every young person,
Yeah.
when they complete the matric,
Yeah.
they need to know what is it that they wanna become if they have to study further. I was even taken for assessment at Vista University.
Vista.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
In Mamelodi.
Oh, I don't know it. Is it still there or name change?
It's part of Pretoria University.
Oh, okay.
One of my bursary, a white man as well, by the name of Nicholas Schofield.
Yeah.
Before I could study further or study my law degree,
Yeah.
he decided that I need to be taken for an assessment at Vista to determine which course will be the perfect match for me.
Oh.
That's how I started studying law, although I dropped off many times. But I had a privilege to work for the Department of Justice.
Oh, yeah.
I started at the national level here in Pretoria.
So this is after you left in Limpopo now?
That is after I left in Limpopo, but I've got a very strong history in Limpopo.
Yeah.
It's actually a scary history in Limpopo.
Yeah.
The people of Limpopo, they can attest to that. They know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, more especially around Schose's area.
Yeah.
Because when I was in Limpopo, can I give you just a background of what really transpired in Limpopo? At a young age, I was very well known for being a good dancer.
Yeah.
In Limpopo.
Yeah.
Back in the days, you would even win a woman through dancing.
Yeah.
But
then I'm sure in Limpopo dancing was very easy because now there's this guy called Skomota. He only does this, and he's called the best dancer. And he only does this. He's been doing the very same dance for 5 years now, and he's still the best dancer. So I'm sure at that time you do this.
We are not referring to.
Or just use.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, the Skomota dance and.
Because that was back in the days, and this is now. But then he's still the best dancer.
No.
Yeah.
I just point of correction.
Yeah.
During my time, we were not dancing for those kind of amapiano and and dancing with those kind of. We were panzola dancers. If I have to dance, I would dance with my hands and my feet at the same time. Yeah, like we used to have this break dance kind of dance.
Oh yeah.
So when I dance, I would communicate with people through dance.
Oh yeah.
I could show you pouring water in a basin and taking a bath, but through dance.
Oh yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I would even dress myself up.
Oh yeah.
Like
your dickies. Yeah.
That's how we used to dance.
All Star. Yeah, Ndori,
we used to do magic, more especially with my brother.
Sure.
So in Limpopo has developed me in a very amazing way.
Yeah.
Because when I started my standard 6 then at this high school called Kolobetona High School.
Yeah.
It was in a Pedi village.
Yeah.
I became the president of the SRC then. And in terms of the constitution, a standard 6.
They are having their own podcast at the back here.
It's not a problem.
They are shooting their own podcast at the back.
No, that's not a problem. A standard 6 learner could not even become an additional member of the SRC if one was to go through the constitution of the SRC. But I became the president. And I became the president when I was doing standard 6 until I complete my matric being the president. So every year I would become the
elect
president.
you, yeah.
And I just get the coaches to run with the tray.
Yeah.
At that school, they regarded me as the best leader ever. They've never had. I had the privilege to interact with my teachers, the principal, and I had a bursary. So
while you are still at secondary school?
Yeah. So Sport and Fisher were paying, I think, over 3.5 thousand every month.
And back in the day, it was 350.
It was a lot of money, and and the school fees was around 50 rand for the whole year.
Yeah.
So,
but then, yeah, I'm sure it was a lot.
So
of
we
money.
paid 50 rand for the whole year, and I'm getting 3.5 every month.
Huh.
And I'm in Limpopo, and I'm young. So I'll never forget that bazaar.
Jeez.
So some of my
3.5 back in the days.
Yes. Some of my fellow students.
But that's someone's salary now.
They would even think that the school was paying me.
Yeah.
Because they did not know that was my bazaar. They thought because I'm the president.
Oh yeah.
The teachers or the principal is trying to bribe me.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was never like that. That was my privilege of having a bazaar then.
Yo.
You
Yeah,
get my point.
yeah, I get you.
And in that village, I learned a lot of things. I became a very serious politician. That's why today, when people talk about politics, I don't follow that much.
Yeah.
Because I understood true politics then.
Oh yeah.
When I was still young and a student at the secondary level.
Sam, I want that question. There's something that we mentioned off air. I want that question. Can you?
Which one was it?
You mentioned something about the. Can you please just come closer so that they can see you?
Okay, so they can see me. Hi, I'm Sir
Go down.
Hello, my name is Sir M.
Yeah. You mentioned something about who wrote. You said who wrote him?
No, I was asking. I was asking who articled him because obviously he said to us, Mr. Charles Webster funded his studies, especially at law school.
Oh yeah.
So I'm interested to know if he also articled him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
nice. Thanks.
I get that question.
Yeah.
Although some of these things I didn't want to talk too much about them because there are other companies that I've worked for.
Yeah.
And who don't know much about my history, which I did not even want to disclose to them. But in an event, I'm not scared.
Yeah.
Because Sport and Fisher gave me an opportunity before I could even acquire my degree to work for them.
Oh.
I worked for Sport and Fisher in Sandton.
Jeez, man. Sandton, and this was back in the days.
Yes, back in the days, yes.
Oh.
And
I wish every black person had these privileges, man.
Yeah, no. I wish
Rena makgwa ba re ropile ba botsa bo mmarena gore mabitso a rena ke bo Isaac mara ra kra sale out of that, man.
Yeah,
I berekela there.
I've got a lot of respect for this man, Charles Webster.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things from there, and I felt like, you know what, I know too much. That's why I even got a job at the Department of Justice at the national level. And they took me at the Department of Justice, seeing my capabilities. They decided to take me to Johannesburg Magistrate. I worked for Johannesburg Magistrate for about 5 years.
Oh. And this was before you could acquire your degree.
Yes, and yet my degree was still hanging. You understand? So I've been exposed to the true reflection of the law
and politics,
yes.
Yeah.
So I understood this thing.
Yeah.
And you can't believe that even some of these law firms, they were more interested in working with me. Some of them, they were not even aware as to whether this man has finalized his degree or not. But the way I was so knowledgeable, then they would even think that no man, this man
is a qualified attorney,
long in the industry. But I was not worried about that, and what I liked is that I wouldn't take my chances and go to court and take chances. I wouldn't do that. Yes.
We spoke about something, and then you said we're gonna come back to it.
Yeah.
Is it true that Papa Penny allegedly assassinated the late Peter Teanet?
Look, I said I cannot comment on that question.
But then there's a point where you said we're gonna come back to that.
I never said we'll come back to anything like that.
Do you want us to rewind? Sam, can we rewind?
You can rewind, but I don't remember committing to coming back to such
a question. I don't remember as well.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you can move forward. It's fine. Maybe if you were Papa Penny, you would answer it.
Yeah, but then obviously Papa Penny hit us up to come to the podcast, man. I am going to ask him this question whenever we will be having him on the show.
That's the day you'll get to be answered.
You know this story is Sleash.
Yeah.
You know, it was alleged that the Condris Tubu met at Poltov.
Oh yeah.
These are stories.
Oh yeah.
That are baseless.
Yeah, hence I'm saying allegedly.
Yeah, sure, I heard it.
Yeah.
It's always the case. You see, in this industry of music, it's always the case that when you have a competitor in the music, one will always think the worst of the other one.
Yeah.
And those are just stories.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, some of them, yes, we see them happening, like in the case of these Maskandi guys who happen to assault each other.
Those ones, they kill each other.
You understand? So some of them, yes, they tend to be correct.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, I'll give you an example about myself in the music industry. Percy Sleash, you are one of the hosts who have interviewed me long when we were still
starting.
When we were still starting.
Let's take it inside, man. Let's take the interview inside, man.
No, we are not taking it inside. You know what's happening?
Yeah.
It's just the devil passing.
Oh, the devil is just passing.
Yeah.
Okay. Just try to somewhere there. Yeah.
Opposite.
No, we're rolling, Dr. Gui. We're rolling.
No, you can drop off all those equipment. We'll replace them.
Yeah. No, the advocate has spoken, man.
Yeah.
The devil is a liar, Dr. Gui.
They're trying us.
Yeah. So, now as an attorney, there are so many challenges that attorneys are going through. I know for a fact that they are saying that you guys are getting bribed to make sure that some cases disappear. You guys are getting death threats that if you judge according to this or you don't represent this person this way, we are going to do this and this and this to you. What are some of the challenges that you go through as an attorney?
Challenges will always be there in each and every work-related situation.
Yeah.
But what I can say is that if you remain loyal to your client, and you don't act big as if you know too much, you cannot experience such challenges.
Yeah, true.
Although temptations are also part of the challenges that might
it's part of the game,
that might get you in trouble.
Yeah.
That sometimes people eat people's money that is not meant for them.
Yeah.
They take money. Sorry about that. To themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the challenges.
Yeah.
But other than that, in our courts nowadays,
you shall speak the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Yes. In our courts,
Yeah.
what I can say to you is that under normal circumstances, when you're doing criminal cases, we just follow the procedure.
Yeah.
But I found them not to be that much challenging because we don't apply much of the law in criminal cases.
Yeah. We don't apply much of criminal law in.
No,
we don't apply much of the law in criminal cases. So now, are you telling me that as a lawyer, you do take bribes?
For what? Why would I take a bribe as a lawyer?
Because we don't apply much law when it comes to criminal cases.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that we follow just procedure in terms of the law. For example, let's say you were arrested for drinking driving.
Yeah. That one is easy. Let's talk about murder or rape or something. Drinking driving.
Okay, let's talk about murder. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's different types of murder. Like there is the premeditated murder.
Oh yeah.
Wherein the court would say you planned.
Yeah, it was planned
to kill this person.
Yeah.
And straight murder where you know what, you killed a person and we don't know what the intention was.
Yeah.
So these two cases are not going to be treated the same.
Oh yeah.
By the state prosecutor.
Oh, even the attention, they are not going to be given the same attention.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Correct. Each and every case has its own merit.
But then now, from my own understanding now, I want to be a little bit off topic. They say that a sin is a sin as much as a crime is a crime. So, going back to now, what you are saying, why can't all cases be treated the same?
Because we've just already answered you that each and every case has its own.
No, but then a crime is a crime. A sin is a sin. We don't have to justify it.
No.
So why, when it comes to law, why can't we just treat the same cases the same way?
No, that's where you're losing it.
Yeah.
You need to understand that each and every case has its own merit. Automatically, the fact that each and every case has its own merit, cases are going to be are going to be treated according to their merit.
Yeah. Now, Senzo Meyiwa case. Then let's say there's Percy Sleash out there who has been killed in the same way Senzo Meyiwa was assassinated.
Good question.
Yeah.
I think I already.
Percy Sleash case won't take 5, 4 years, 6 years. But then Senzo Meyiwa's case will take up to 10 years using state resources, which is our tax money. Why can't cases be taken the same way? That's my question.
Good question. Because I understood your question before it even came to me.
Yeah, sure.
When I was working at Johannesburg Magistrate,
I
was leading the criminal court clinic.
Yeah.
I remember when our former president Jacob Zuma was arrested for the first time and his case was brought at Johannesburg Magistrate.
Yeah.
When his charge sheet came, I was in charge of the criminal court clerk.
And how much did you get from Jacob Zuma to make it disappear?
No.
They didn't pay you?
I'm still coming there. When his charge sheet came, within a blink of an eye, before I could even read what is happening there, it was already taken to the seniors. When
I wonder how much they were paying.
When Vilakazi's case came to Johannesburg Magistrate, I was there. I was working there. I received, within a blink of an eye, his charge sheet was moved away from.
And you don't have a right to question that.
No. We understood why. Because our seniors would say, this is a spotlight kind of a case where temptations will come to you as the person responsible, and you will have to answer a certain question at the end of the day. So to avoid such things, they don't entrust you as the clerk of the court to deal with such charge sheet, because those people are spotlight people.
All eyes on me.
All eyes is on you. Obviously, they will come and tell you that, no, man, do this. Take this charge sheet with you. Take the cassettes and everything with you. Throw them away, and then we'll give you so much. So the Department of Justice is very much careful when it comes to such things. They know that people can get tempted. That's why when you talk about the case of Senzo Meyiwa and your case as a normal Percy Sleash cannot be treated the same.
Yeah.
Because in your case, you'll be treated as a ordinary.
It's less spotlight.
Yeah, an ordinary
less spotlight. Hence, less spotlight. But then, I'm hosting culture spotlight. But then I will get less attention.
I think I think with you, slightly but surely it might be treated the same.
Yeah.
Because so far, your name is becoming big day by day.
Yeah.
So, but Senzo Meyiwa was playing for another player.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Wow. Wow, man. I must say, this man has all the answers in the world, man. I've tried my tricks. I've tried to say whatever. Actually, I was trying to train myself, man, because there's going to be a time where I'm going to be interviewing big politicians and so forth and so forth, man. But then I must say, everything that you've answered it correctly. You've answered it like in a way that an advocate would do, man. And obviously, as a broadcaster, there's no way, man, I can just be on top of an advocate. And that's why you are here on Culture Spotlight podcast. We called you here because you are someone who has contributed a lot in both the entertainment industry as well as I don't know what do you call it, the legal service industry. So we are here to give you your flowers as someone who has contributed a lot. We are saying that we appreciate you. We do not want to give you your flowers while you are gone. We want to appreciate you now. There are a lot of people who are doing big things, but then because of there's less spotlight into their lives, they are not being given credit. We believe that you are some of the people that are very underrated, especially here in Pretoria. So we called you here on Culture Spotlight podcast to give you your flowers. The name Culture Spotlight, we should make it our culture to give spotlight to the people that are not to the people who are not recognized. Their voice are not being heard.
Correct.
Hence Culture Spotlight. We should make it a culture to give spotlight to those people. So thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for being the person that you are. And may you represent people out there with the truth. And whenever you are making an oath, may you continue on representing people according to their level of their cases, as over the cases are the. But then yeah, man, we appreciate you so much. People call you General. I also call you General. But then you are DJ MAIZER. Thank you so much for coming through and honoring the invite. With Lilemo, a very bit early. We had to shoot another episode, but then you stood by, and you also have work tomorrow. So thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for taking us serious. And yeah, the rest is history. Your last message to our viewers.
Yeah, much appreciate to you, Percy Sleash. You know, before I vamos or go away.
Yeah.
I understand that this interview was about me.
Yeah.
It was not mainly about DJ MAIZER as
Wrong.
DJ MAIZER. Yeah, like I was saying, the artist in Pretoria, Percy Sleash.
Yeah.
You'll attest to that.
Yeah.
Before I leave.
Yeah.
That DJ MAIZER has always been DJ MAIZER ever since. Most of these artists that you see, more especially around
Pretoria, yeah.
They're coming here and they're finding me in the industry.
Yeah, not true.
I developed the likes of Zulu Naja.
Zulu Naja, oh yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
When I,
yeah. That's the song. Yeah.
When I was when I was with Bojo
Mujo, oh the late,
may
yeah,
so rest in
true.
peace. That is when
Jeez, you've been around.
Music in Pretoria was still music.
Yeah, true.
And DJ MAIZER has always been there.
Yeah.
So the likes of Zulu Naja can attest to that. I'm just even worried.
Not the likes of Teddy Moses.
No, those ones they came after.
Teddy Moses is very pop.
No, but it's my boy as well.
Pop.
Those are the artists.
You don't know about the pop part.
Yeah, I don't know about that
Same.
He can talk about all of this artists that you can talk about.
Boma Chanti.
I went with all of those
Java. Wow, yeah.
As we speak now, I've got all of them under one roof.
Yeah.
They're my boys.
Yeah.
DJ MAIZER. I've got the likes of Dada Man, Red Blue,
Yeah.
Punchline,
Yeah.
Leon Lee,
Yeah.
Malaiza.
Oh yeah.
You can,
and you know now I
mention
wanted
all
to
of them.
give you a shout out, man, working with Mad Blue, man.
Yes.
Yeah, such a great gent, man. Shout
I've
out
been
to
working
Mad
with
Blue.
that boy ever since.
Yeah.
You know, ever since Kelemo Pretoria.
Yeah.
Doing my music.
Yeah.
That boy is my producer.
Yeah.
And he's the best.
Shout out to DJ Mad Blue.
And
man.
now that I've got a combination of Mad Blue and
Yeah.
Dada Man,
Yeah.
it breaks.
Nice.
It's more than nice. Thank you,
Yeah.
listeners.
Even the battery died.
Yeah. No, let's close it. Culture Spotlight podcast. Oh, sorry, we apologize for the visuals, but then we hope that we have covered a lot of things. This is DJ MAIZER. If they want to follow you on social media through this audio, how can they follow you?
I am DJ MAIZER.
Yeah.
It's just that on my Facebook is DJ MAIZER D plus J. MAIZER MAIZER. On TikTok is DEEJ MAIZER.
Yeah.
The same spelling. On other social platforms, still DEEJY
MAIZER. And that is how we are closing it. Percy Sleash SA most person sa gago re mo chat la pele na ke atotro tsa gago young person follow dreams. It is possible. Hi kumakume till we meet again next time, same place. Goodbye.
This station plays reality from the ghetto to society.
Mutu Shu DJ PS Percy Sleash SA mo space in sa gago. O gapa di khomotsana tsa sakeng. Monato senkana ka sepe.